Hello lovelies, welcome to lanmouSpitual. We are now lanmouSpitual. This is a general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anyone who feel like watching this reading for the first week of February 2020. We will focus on love for these first 2 weeks of February. Okay, as you see, we're making some changes to the channel, and starting March, we will change our flow or theme of the reading. We'll focus on astrology mostly for that first week, and second week on love. Third week, we'll focus on career and money, and for that fourth week I'm thinking that we could do live readings. So let me know what you guys think, if you have any suggestions. So here we go, Gemini. Let's see what messages Spirit have for you. Okay, Gemini. Love message. There we go. That was very quick. Number 21 at the bottom of the deck. For the whispers of love, choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. This choice has been quite popular today, okay? And I pre-shuffle in between readings, and you guys see I do a little shuffling on camera, but yet it persists. And this is your card, Gemini. It says here, romance, number 25. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Lavish the one you love with personal affection and attention. This is a beautiful message, Gemini. Don't be stingy with your love. Show the love. Show that person that you love them, okay? With attention, and especially for those of you that are male Gemini, okay? If you're dealing with a woman, make sure you show them the love. Women understand the language of love through actions, affections, beautiful, sweet words, okay? We want to feel it. We don't just want to hear it. We want to feel it. We want to see it. We want to experience it. All right? There you go, Gemini. Let's see what message, additional message Spirit have for you. Love message for Gemini. All right. And we are using the Fountain Tarot, and we will also do a fountain spread for this reading. Here we go, Gemini. Your question or the situation, what do we have here? We have the Five of Wands. What led to this situation? We have the Eight of Cups. How you showing up in your reading as the Hangman. The other people involved. The Nine of Wands. And the outcome. The Emperor. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Someone here is just being overcome by emotions. Look at all that water. Waterfalls on top, waterfalls underneath, waterfalls coming down from the bottom of them. Like, they're just, there's even a cup of water on top of their head. Half of their body is submerged under the water. There's no way for you to be able to sustain yourself from all that water here, okay? Waterfalls are very powerful. Like, I mean, from afar they look like a pretty curtains, but if you ever get close enough to a waterfall, let me tell you, like, there's that wind, there's that sheer, the noise. It's very strong and powerful. I visited Niagara Falls once, where we took a boat to get closer to the falls, and let me tell you, it's no joke. And we didn't even go to the big ones, okay? Like, we had this little plastic raincoat, and it was just a joke. Everyone got soaking wet in that boat, and we're not even that close to it. And I think I told the story to another sign that had this card, but it's to explain the strength and how strong and powerful those waterfalls are. I feel like for some of you, what's facing you, you're feeling a lot. Okay, and I don't know if you're showing all these things, all these emotions, all those feelings that you're experiencing during this time, Gemini, but you're feeling a lot. It's almost like you're afraid you're going to get carried away by all those feelings and emotions that you're experiencing right now. Especially for those of you, look at him. He's seated with his legs crossed, almost trying to contain himself, almost trying to be like, I'm still here, I'm still me, holding on to himself. but like knowing, understanding that there's no way that you can overcome those feelings, these emotions, because it's too much, it's too strong, it's so powerful. Okay, that's what's facing this whole reading here, understandingly so, because we're talking here about love, we're talking about women's during this week, women's during this week. And you have the card of women's that came out here, asking you to bask in the love, to enjoy the love, to allow your person to know about those feelings. Okay, for them to feel those feelings with you, for them to know and understand the depth of your feelings, for you to show it by through affections and to your own attention, the way you show them attention. Okay, whether it's by listening to them, whether by doing little acts of kindness, and to show them, like, when you said this, I heard it and I want to show you that I care. Okay, so this is just beautiful. Then Spirit is asking you to choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. Some of you, Gemini, you're very cerebral. It's through the mind. You're an air sign. You may be thinking like, well, I have to work on this, I have to do this, like, focusing on the love. And Spirit is telling you, whatever choice you're making right now, choose with love. Focus on the love. Okay, we haven't even touched any of this. 6 minutes in. What we start with your question about the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of there's a battle, right? There's disagreement. There's almost like argument. There's tension. But all that tension is more like an ego battle, if you will. Okay, it's not a real fight. It's everyone wants their voice to be heard. Everyone wants to have the last word. Everybody, wants to be the person that's taking seriously. Everyone have their wands at hand, and they're like, I have the floor. No, I have the floor. Like, they want to win the argument. It's really, there's a lot of ego with the Five of Wands. And also it's a card of competition, right? People wanting to prove themselves. People wanting to be a top dog. People wanting to be, the one that, that's seen to have, the best idea, to have, the most power, to have, or poweress, if you will. Especially if this is in regards to a male Gemini, we're talking about here, especially having a male in that Knight of Cups card, which is the card of, usually there's a male that's displayed here because they're the knight and messengers, right? But regardless, your question, Gemini, has to do with an ego battle that has been going on. For some of you, you may be asking yourself if your person have someone else. Perhaps your person have told you, that they're dating someone else. Perhaps you're not in an exclusive relationship. Perhaps there is a sense of a competition for the heart of that person, okay? Or perhaps some of you are in conflict with that person as far as like who has control of this relationship, who's controlling the tone of this, the speed of this, okay, and all of that. Now, what led to this situation is the Eight of Cups. So someone here made a decision to leave something that was perhaps that became that wasn't fulfilling enough. Okay, someone left that situation. If you were in a relationship with another Gemini, I feel like your person might have left. Okay, your person might have left because it has become stagnant. Okay, because they felt like it became okay, it was just boring, it was just stagnant, it was just comfortable, there was no more sparks left. They just basically like left it behind. They left yes, there was feelings, there were emotions, but they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go towards my Ninth of Cups. There must be something better out there for me. There must be someone out there that's going to show me that they love me, that's going to show me that, that they care, that's going to show me, that's gonna give me the butterflies, right? That's going to romance me. And I feel like that's why Spirit is asking you to show your person, like, to show them the love, to show them to give them more attention, to show them that you care. Because I feel like you allow the situation to become stagnant because maybe you are out there competing with other people, or even you're not competing enough, for their attention, for their love. You felt like perhaps that's something that was given, you already had it. Okay, because that's what led to this situation. That person leaving made you all of a sudden want to fight for it. Okay, for some of you that's the case here. Regardless, what we have here, the way you're showing up here in your own reading, Gemini, is as the Hangman. You finally having a change in perspective. That person decided to walk away. Oh, you see the light. You're having a change in perspective, okay? The Hangman is Neptunian energy. You see here he's hanging upside down on this door frame, if you will. and almost his head, the crown of his head is almost touching the water. That's the best depiction of a hangman card I can think of, because the hangman asks you to go deep down, deep underneath the water, of your subconscious, to really, really, really tap to your subconscious, to really tap into this Neptunian water, to really get in touch with your own intuition in a way that cannot be explained logically, right? That's beyond logical explanation. This is the great awakening. This is going literally like Christ on the cross. This is like the great sacrifice here. So, and we see that person here literally submerged, like in between those waterfalls. So this is what's facing you, and this is where you are right now. You are allowing yourself to delve very deep into the deep water of your subconscious, so you can come up to a new way of seeing things, of understanding things, not just through your ego, not just to logic, but really through your own intuition, really through your own it's not even intuition anymore. Really to your own sense of mysticism, if you will, Gemini. Okay, opening up that gate, allowing yourself to tap into that energy, to reveal another aspect of yourself, of your own spiritual self, so you can better understand that connection, so you can better understand your connection to that person. Okay, and here we have the other people in your life. Nine of Wands, of course, that's why they left away. Nine of Wands is the card of setting boundaries, okay, of needing to protect oneself. So your person has been busy here. Look at this. This is a tall barrier, okay. The other person has been busy here, building not just a home for themselves here, but also building a whole barrier, a whole gate. It's almost like it doesn't even look like those ones are actual pieces of wood. It looks almost like, you know how those high security places, they have those electrical current that goes through, right? I can't think of the name for them. Like, you know, when you go to the banks, and that's how you're gonna get zapped by stepping in. You cannot see it with the naked eye, but it's there. And like that's the kind of security that person is setting here. It's almost like in their own energy field, they're setting up their own protection. They're creating a bubble around them where they cannot get hurt anymore, because they've opened up, and it's almost like you didn't seize the moment, and now they're creating that you can't just tap into their energy anymore. You can just play the same little games and then just being able to have access to them. Like, you cannot just send that easy text and for them to jump on. It doesn't work like that anymore. They've grown, and they're setting up very strong boundaries, and it's not just physical boundaries, but also energetic boundaries here. I'm getting with that Nine of Wands, okay? Spiritual boundaries, and I think your person knows this is a spiritual connection. I feel like you being in that Hangman position here, showing up in your reading in the you position as the Hangman, you are now understanding that as you go through that Hangman journey, you're gonna understand that, like, this is a spiritual connection. You're gonna understand how deep, you know, your feelings go for that person and why. But I feel like your person have already known that, and they have also come to the realization that no matter how much they feel for you, no matter how special that connection may be, that they don't have to leave themselves open to get hurt over and over and over and over again, okay? And what's your outcome here, Gemini? The Emperor, number 4, the card of Aries. So for a lot of you, if it's an Aries you're dealing with, that is your outcome. You and that person, you will come together. You will make it together, okay? And it's amazing. Earlier I saw this card. All I could see is a man inside, and just now I'm looking at it, I almost didn't even see the man. That's why I paused it. I'm like, wait, where's the man? I know there is a man in there. All I could see was this, like the energy here and what's on top, right? One on top of each other, those cubes. That's what I could see. So for some of you here, it's almost kind of like you are two pieces of a puzzle, okay? And one is already sitting, ready, set, ready to go, and then the other one is turning and shifting, finding the right position to sit, to come together, to snap together, okay? That's what I'm getting with that with that Emperor card for you, okay, Gemini? Because your person, they've already found you. They already know, okay? And I feel like you're just now coming to an understanding of that. Oh, I guess this is what this is. Like, yes, Let's get some clarification. I feel like I really don't need clarification for you, but I'll take one on the Emperor for you, Gemini, because I'm getting strong Aries energy for you. And for some of you, it may also be you finally coming into your own power, you taking responsibilities, you taking accountability for your own actions, for your own part of this relationship, of this connection, okay? And also you, once you do that, who's also gonna come, because you're gonna get a great deal of enlightenment here, having gone through that hangman journey. You also going to really start feeling a sense of control, okay, a sense of power, a sense of authority, okay. You're gonna know the right steps to take. And here we have number 13, and which is the death card in the tarot, the birth and rebirth, okay, of this whole situation, death and rebirth. Number 13 in the Lenormand is the child. This is also the new beginning that comes after the death. Number 13 is a death card, and here's the child announcing the new beginning. Do you understand, Gemini? So just know that oh wow, look at this underneath, number 33. Just know the ascended masters are with you. You are being guided along path this relationship, okay? That's why they're telling you here to choose love, to show romance, because they chose that person for you. That person, this relationship is the key to everything that you want, okay? It's the key to your heart. It's like a bunch of flowers we have beautiful rose we have here. That's a bunch of flowers. It's really one rose inside that cage. I don't know why I say a bunch of flowers, okay? And this beautiful key that has 4 green stones. They look like gosh, I can think of the name of the stone. Actually, I have one right here. It looks like this. Let me pull. Can you guys see it? I can. Aventurine, the green aventurine. That's what it is. And and the green is all about the heart chakra. That person has the key to your heart. Okay, it's foundation of everything. And that's been very much locked on the key. It's like a sacred secret. And at the bottom we have playfulness. Okay, it says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yes, bring back your childlike attitude. Don't be so much like, yes, it's okay to bring back the authority, to feel powerful, you know, with your person, but it's also very important to be playful, to have that innocence, especially when you're in love. When you really realize you're in love, there's no way for you not to feel joyful, okay? And look here, we have a book. It's almost like that book of secrets. We have a book that opened. Look at all those gems that are coming through. Look at all, like, there's a beautiful, there's a castle, there's a rainbow. It's like everything that you could imagine, that you could wish for. That's a matter of abundance this new beginning will have for you, okay? Because the Emperor is also very abundant. It's very successful, very prosperous, okay? That person, once that relationship start, once you guys connect, you understand it, it clicked, that new beginning start, everything's gonna unfold like magic, just like we see here. Like you open a magic book and boom, it's like you find the key and then the cage is open and everything is out. And every time I pull that, what I see is the anchor. That person is your anchor, almost like, okay, I'm Gemini, but that's your woman's oracle card. That's what came out for you, okay? That's the card that jumped out. And it says here, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love. If you feel you having fear, because especially if that person have left before, you can regain their trust. You can regain their attention again, because that person already love you and they already know you are their person. They are aware of the connection, but they're not gonna remain in a situation where they feel a sense of lack. Okay, so if you start showing them the love, you're proving yourself to want this, believe me, you will gain that relationship back. This is notes from the universe, and here it says, you might not know now, but you will. And I feel like a lot of you, once you go to that hangman energy here, you will. Yes, very soon for you, Gemini. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always, the universe, okay? I'm talking about drench, okay, yourself in that love. Look at this hangman deep, like touching the whole sea, okay, with their head, like almost like going down into the water here with the sun like behind. And look at this man, it's like really like immersing yourself in that love. Okay, the karmic cycle ending, a new one starting with number 21, choose love. Number 25, romance. Lavish that person with love, drench them in that love, shower them in that love. Okay, because it is safe for you to love, Gemini. Okay, it is safe for you to love. And this is just very much beautiful, and I hope that it brought you some clarity. And if you enjoy this reading, you'd like to show support to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy this my style of reading, or you'd like to get some clarity in your own situation, visit lanmouSpitual.com to book a service. I think I just said Lanmou Tarot earlier. It is lanmouSpitual now. That's why I was pausing. But anyways, thank you so much, Geminis. I'll see you next week. Until then, only love is real. Bye.